turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
So why do you think Wack 100 is a federal agent?
Look at everything he's done. We now see when it comes to the whole Big U situation, everything is surrounded by Big U. I'm gonna give you 3 or 4 examples, and you tell me where I may be off. Right? One. See what Wack 100 is. I call him an evil genius because he's able to take people who are angry and upset at other people. He's able to take that anger and manipulate it against the person who he doesn't like himself.
Right.
Like Loose Cannon, for example. We saw 4 or 5 different occasions where Loose Cannon went on No Jumper
And
implicated himself. Right? Loose Cannon is locked up right now because he told stories about criminal activity that had to do with Big U, and the stupid ass nigga forgot that he was there and he was involved with it. Like, for example, and then when you, so let me ask you a question. So why do I think that? Right? I'm going to be unbiased. I'm going to remove myself from my body. I'm going to come down. I'm Gabriel. I'm Jabril. Right? So Wack 100 is on a phone call with a guy who identifies himself as a Rolling 60s Crip member. The guy tells a story, this was in January of 2025, but he tells a story about what happened a month before when a U-Haul truck filled with $40,000 of Christmas toys got stolen from in front of Big U's house. This guy says that Big U hired him. This is Loose Cannon and Wack 100 interviewing this guy. They talking to him on the phone and recording the phone conversation. Right? At first they said, well, we're not gonna air it. But then as the conversation got good, so we're gonna put this out on YouTube. So this guy, he describes how Big U left the keys for the U-Haul truck on the dashboard for them to steal the truck. He described how, how you gonna get paid? Well, once the truck get reported stolen, then it's gonna do a GoFundMe. I'm gonna pay you guys in the back end when the GoFundMe money come in. What did you do with the toys? Did you get rid of them? No, we just saved them. So the same toys were gonna reappear and people are gonna think that they just purchased them with the GoFundMe money, but it's to play, right? It's one thing. Another thing, Loose Cannon is on Academics podcast, No Jumper, and Loose Cannon is sitting right next to Wack 100, and Wack 100 is pushing him to tell the story about how Big U called him and told him that somebody had just killed Nipsey Hussle. Loose Cannon says he hung up from Big U, called Nipsey Hussle, and Nipsey was still alive. So Wack posed the question, so you think he called you too fast? Because a half hour later, he was dead. So you're telling the story about a homicide that hadn't happened yet, and you're implying, and it's more than just an implication. It's more than just you're telling the whole world that Big U knew that Nipsey Hussle was going to die before he died, but he jumped the gun when he called you. 2. Number 3, the whole thing with Meek Mills at the club in LA where they grabbed him up while Big U was sitting out in the parking lot waiting for the money to get the wire from Rick Ross, the so-called ransom thing with Meek Mills. The whole thing with Trick. Why are you telling the story? And this whole story has only, you can chat GPT or Claude this shit. The story of what supposedly happened to Future at LAX, Wack 100, Big U, when he said he did it because Future owed Trick. And he said he chased or trotted behind Future as he ran down the jet bridge and there was no plane connected to it. So Future turned around, he called Stunner, put it on speaker and threw the phone at him. And Stunner told him, nephew, what you doing? Dog, oh, he can't be in my backyard. And oh, he owed Trick some bread. And Stunner told him, I'll pay him. Don't touch him. For me, don't do it. Lay off. These are all stories.
Yeah, but in some of those stories, Wack is there. Correct?
That would mean that he's just like Loose Cannon then in those specific situations.
Yes,
because you're telling the story
about...
That's
what makes me not believe that he's actually...
And let me tell you something, right?
The airport story I don't believe because the FAA was never letting that happen.
So listen. So
how you getting
So once you come through TSA, I used to be a supervisor in the airport. That's just how I know. Don't ask me. I had a life before.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, right? So jet bridge. All jet bridge doors are not closed at all times. So a person can run, theoretically speaking, you could run onto a jet bridge. Like when there's a plane attached to it and the doors are locked, you got a key card in, put the code in, right? But if there's no plane at the end of the jet bridge, then in some situations, the jet bridge door at the gate can be open.
Right.
That happens.
It's not wide open.
No, it's not
just
wide
locked.
open. It's just not locked.
Right.
And sometimes the doors are open because you have a cleaning crew that's cleaning the jet bridge, vacuuming out, wiping the rail shit down. So sometimes they can be open, especially if the gate's not active. Jet bridge door can be open. That's a fact. I was a supervisor at Detroit Metropolitan Airport, McNamara Terminal. So that can happen. But the whole thing is, you're telling these, so that the question is, how are you not a part of Big U's indictment when most of the stuff that Big U is being accused of doing, these things happened before Loose Cannon. They've been squeezing and bouncing niggas off the top rope for years in LA. We know that motherfuckers in LA been squeezing motherfucking rappers, comedians, black people. They don't fuck with white people. They've been squeezing niggas forever. They've been robbing and getting them together forever. When you go to LA, that's why I'm still confused as to why you have all these award shows in LA.
Right.
When you know that the LA culture mean you're gonna strip you niggas and extort you niggas. For the life of me, if I had a label, I'm not participating. I'm not sending my artists to a land where I know that you niggas is allowing this shit to go on. I'm not doing it, right? But the whole point is, to answer your question is, well, I don't necessarily believe it because most of this shit he was saying, he was involved in it. Most of the shit that Loose Cannon is locked up for and told stories about, he was involved in it. Never give him that much credit to where you think he's not dumb enough to tell a story about something that he was involved in because he has done it.
I've seen it done. I've seen people drop rap lyrics, make songs about shit that they really shouldn't be talking about.
So why we don't be blaming the white dude though? Why we ain't say the white dude is the Fed?
Which white dude?
Who show is that?
Adam, they do say that.
So both of them is the Fed. I mean, you can tell a story and be part of it.
So the whole thing is he's creating an environment.
I don't think Adam is there for that.
It seems like all this shit happens on his platform.
So listen, what he's there for is, Adam22 and No Jumper is the modern day version of Jerry Springer and the Stevie Wilkos show. But it is. He's just there to create content. And he has a ready supply of motherfuckers who are from the gang culture, who are hyper-aggressive ass niggas who are trying to use that platform to catapult themselves into some other form of success. Right?
Right.
Adam don't give a fuck what happens in that motherfucker for real. That's just organized chaos in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly what it is. He don't give a fuck. Is he gonna stop a nigga from saying nigga shit? No, because nigga shit sells. Without nigga shit, there would be no Jumper. No Jumper ain't talking about politics. No Jumper is really focused on LA gang shit, period. Really. You don't really hear, when's the last time you heard somebody from No Jumper do an expose or do a segment on Nolan Wells or Carmelo Anthony and all that? You don't go there for that.
Right.
It's different genres of podcasting,
and that's why I say it's different.
Yeah.
It's different levels of entertainment. Now, for Adam, if I was to step out of the culture and paint myself blank, I'd say, okay, he figured out a structure that can't be duplicated by every other podcast.
Yes, he did. Just like Jerry Springer, just like Ricky Lake.
Right.
Same thing. That is Jerry Springer going wild over there. That's what the fuck that is. So to answer your question, why I feel that way, hey, listen. So the story that Wack told about Trick and Stunner and the whole thing with Future and Sierra in the airport, you can Claude it. You can chat GPT it, right? It's called, I said it, but what does that have to do with the indictment? I think somebody had to tell in order for it to get, I think one of the Big U's close confidants had to have told the story, right? And ratted on the situation. Now, we now know that open source, the feds use open source information to build cases and to build profiles about people. This interview right now, if I was to say on this interview that somebody did X, Y, and Z, they can use this interview to launch an investigation.
Yeah.
It's called open source reporting. That's what it's called.
They actually used the question that I asked Boosie in one of his bail hearing.
Yeah.
Which was ridiculous.
And it's lawful for them to use it because it's called open source reporting. Right? KVD, for example. KVD, you the stupidest nigga.
Stupidest nigga ever.
Hey, listen, talk about window licking, short bus riding, helmet wearing ass, pickle pig feet eating ass niggas. You hear me? And I'm saying that at the famous Quad Studios. I talk about pickle pig feet eating ass, dumb country ass niggas. Nigga, you sitting in the federal, I don't know, I guess it's a federal holding facility or is it a state charge? Is it federal or state with KVD?
I think it's a state.
He's somewhere where he's listening.
You sitting somewhere locked up because you wrote a book and you gave so much details about the assassination of Tupac Shakur, that you walked and talked talk about content creating going wrong. You walked yourself into that shit.
You know what would be the craziest plot twist ever? If Keefe really had nothing to do with it.
That would be crazy.
It would be, but they said that he knew shit that was left out of the reports.
I mean, listen, man, the gang culture, let me tell you something about gang culture. I went someplace to enjoy some raps. A couple people got shot at that place. It was over some gang shit. I walked 3 blocks, and I knew who did it, why they did it, and where they lived at. 3 blocks. It had nothing to do with me. That's why I never trust that gang shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a bunch of people trying to find ranks, trying to climb ranks. So how you gonna climb a rank? How you gonna get the respect? You gotta talk. People gotta know what you about. Shit don't make no sense.
It used to be you put in work, and then
but a select few would know about your work. When too many people
know about your
work, too many people gotta get out of jail back.
You go to jail.
Absolutely.
Too many people got a Metro card when they get to the precinct.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't lock me up. Swipe.
That's how it goes. So when I talk about them, I'm not just firing off just with being irresponsible when I say what I'm saying. You look at what happened. So he said, well, I talked to academics, and academics said, well, hey, Dawgface, in defense of Wack, he's saying, hey, well, it is not a actual charge, it is a overt act. And I said, listen, academics, an overt act, it establishes a pattern of behavior that verifies that the core charges in this whole complaint, that is something that you are most likely to have done because this is you. This is your fucking modus operandi. It's your fucking MO, right? So listen, just imagine you being under federal indictment and something I say about you ends up in your indictment and your lawyer has to answer to that thing. Because I'm talking about Math stabbed the motherfucker on 125th and so-and-so Ave.
Math never stabbed anybody on 125th.
Yeah, pause on that. Yes, right. But I'm just simply saying, just imagine you having to fight a case and something that I said about you publicly along with the, listen, so if you're in a big U's situation right now, you're sitting there, God forbid. How you do the Catholic thing again? Come on, show me how you do it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, I got you. I'm a Muslim, but it's Assalamu alaikum. I get you. So listen, so just imagine you being in Big U's shoes and you're sitting there and you're under indictment, you're locked up. And I'm not saying he's not responsible. I'm not saying that he doesn't, I'm not saying that he didn't put himself there by his own hand. I'm not saying that. But just imagine I'm having to fight against what I did and then you are on the podcast telling stories about other things that I've done, and then those things end up in my superseding motherfucking indictment. How would you feel? You would feel like that, nigga, you've been working this angle for a long time, trying to put me in a situation. Irregardless to me being a fuck up and me making mistakes myself,
right?
Nigga, let me fight my own mistake, nigga. Don't help me.
Not if we not on good terms.
Oh no,
what happened to the snitch
not on good terms.
No, you ain't probably doing that.
Not if you ran down on me.
Nigga, everybody get ran down. We finna get up.
Saying.
Wait,
I forget up. Nigga run down on nigga. Now what happens at the run down?
I thought it was no snitching though.
Huh?
I thought it was no snitching. You supposed to be Wack 100. We talking about, right? That's
yeah.
If you're not supposed to be. You supposed to be the OG. No snitching, right? Those are the rules.
Because he's saying some war shit. So this is Wack's
disposition.
Let me tell you something.
This is Wack's disposition.
I just have a question.
We gotta see this where it gets sticky at.
Yeah.
This where it gets sticky at. Then you gotta look through the timeline, see how many people are vocal about situations that were supposed to remain in the street, and then all of a sudden cases started getting built.
So watch this.
It's a lot of people.
I get you, but watch this, right?
It's a lot of people.
So I just said you can chat GPT and Claude, who's the first person. We know that open source reporting is content that they take from or derive from social media and YouTube.
Right.
So the only person's talking about Big U's criminal activity and putting him at the top as the organizer and orchestrator, making him the queen, respectfully, on the chessboard, Loose Cannon and Wack 100. And they're doing it on megaphone platforms. They're doing it on academics. And that's why I said No Jumper.
I don't think it's just that.
It could be more than that. But
podcast that he's done.
Who is he?
The check-in.
Who's that?
Big U. He did.
Oh,
He had a podcast.
I'm saying he is.
We can't see. Back in the days, we could act like police don't know what's going on.
They know everything. But hey, listen, knowing everything and being able to substantiate it and build a case around it, some whole different shit.
But where there's smoke, there's fire. And when certain shit gets overly promoted, they're gonna start looking like there's something there.
Let me tell you.
And not only that, the motherfuckers that's fans of all the Rolling 60s rappers and all that stuff. When they get to a certain age and they decide, I want to be a federal agent, what you think they walking in that building with?
Information.
All that information.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying though. Well, I'm not, so listen, I'm not even going to try to debate what you're saying. But what I'm going to say is this. A motherfucker sitting on you. Now, I grew up with you. I know you. I've been rocking and rolling with you. Most of the checking in and the robbing and the extortion, the whole airport thing was about extortion, about some shit that had nothing to do with them. It was just a network, right? So how would you feel if before you get indicted, I'm on the podcast talking about all the criminal shit you did. I ain't talking about what I did. I'm talking about, loose cannon is a special kind of stupid, right? Well, I'm talking about on all these podcasts, what you did. I know you're under investigation. I'm saying that I know you're under federal investigation long before the indictment even hit and they come get you. I'm saying he's under investigation. They're finna come pick him up any day now. And then I'm telling stories about shit that you did. But I'm leaving myself out to a certain extent, except for this future shit, right?
Look.
I ain't gonna lie. I did see that.
It's pretty obvious, bro.
It's
pretty obvious.
Tell me.
I know I'm sitting here and you explaining the shit.
They got the mob in Philly, don't they?
Forget about it.
It's pretty obvious, but I wouldn't say that that's working for them. I think that nowadays motherfuckers fight with this. They fight with this.
They
fight with these.
Right here. This is the reason that there's a difference between back in the day and now. We didn't live under the constant guise of the camera.
Of the camera, right.
I didn't fear my op starting a nasty rumor on YouTube.
Right.
Back in the day.
No, now you do.
If he said it on the block and it got back to me, I'm going to see you about that. You know what I mean? But now...
You got to think about how much this amplifies. Here's how much this amplifies.
Yes.
We all went to school, right? When we were young, there were bullies in school. Kids had fights. You lived through it. You made it through.
Right.
Facebook came out and people got bullied on social media.
Yes.
Motherfuckers start jumping off of roofs, buildings and shit. Right. Facebook, do you know that there's a crime stat for how many people have died because of Facebook?
And bullying.
Social media, just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah.
But no, with Facebook by itself, in and of itself.
I bully people on social media. I'm guilty. I bully. Fuck out of here. I can't wait to find out some inappropriate information about you and your mama.
What is it, Japan has a law against Japan has a law against this shit.
Right, Japan is a felony.
If you was in Japan, you'd be in trouble.
Right,
Right. So I live for gaining an advantage through information.
Right.
I live for that. I can't wait to find out that your mama was a whore.
He said, "This is like that."
I can't wait
this week's episode.
Yeah. If I find out your mama you got 4, 5 brothers and sisters and y'all all got different daddies, your mama's a whore. I can't wait to find out so I can point out that your mama got 4, 5 baby daddies.
Right.
20 years ago, 30 years ago, that was nothing. But now she's a whore.
She was a whore to me back, but nobody knew that you had 5 baby daddies and it didn't go
all looked like a little bit.
Only the block knew your mom's was a whore.
Right.
On Empire, she was good.
Right.
On Eastern Parkway, not so much.
Right.
Few blocks back.
I can't wait to find some solutions. Tell me, give me. I'll be like in my DM right now. So it's so crazy now to where I don't even have to look for shit now. When people see me arguing with Wack 100, like I got pictures in my phone of Wack of R&B pussy in my phone. I got pictures because people I got pictures of his girl. No, it's not his wife. I got a picture of her pussy in my phone right now.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it?
I don't want to see
You want to see it? Dutch, how about you?
Swipe right, baby. Swipe right. Swipe right.
Hold on. That motherfucker fat, too. Hold on. That's a fat monkey. Hold on. That motherfucker.
Yo,
that
Dutch,
pussy,
I know you beat up in the last couple months ago.
That pussy fat, boy. Hold on. Let me show you this pussy. This pussy fat.
What?
That pussy is so fat.
No way.
Yes, I have him.
He said, my pussy
how do you even know it's up?
What?
The tattoo with the monkey.
Tattoo.
Shit. Let me see. Oh, no, that's her. I can see her face.
The tattoo.
No, that's
you know, let me see this pussy. That pussy fat.
I don't even know who chick that is, but I'm just, you know.
Wack 100 chick.
Oh, shit.
That pussy on fire.
Listen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, sorry. I wasn't raised right. You know I wasn't raised right.
But this is the thing, right? You think you and Wack have
No, he got pussy to the picture in the phone. There's no.
He got pussy to the picture.
Yeah. All right, first of all, listen. When we close out, I'm gonna show you that pussy. That pussy wide over too. You hear me? That pussy wide over. That pussy like this. Look.
I don't want no pussy that a nigga named Wack hit.
That pussy like this, right?
Come on.
So listen. So now we live in the information age. So people, you have people who don't like me. You got niggas from Detroit who try to give niggas information about me. Mm-hmm. You have motherfuckers, bro, listen, I have motherfuckers not even from this country who have been studying this YouTube shit and social media shit. And if they decide they like you, or if they see that you are opposing somebody they don't like, they will flood and bombard you with all shit you forgot even happened 8-9 years ago on MySpace. Nigga will give you some MySpace shit for 20 years ago.
That shit used to happen in battle rap.
Yeah, it's same battle rap.
You battling
y'all some
such and
vicious
such?
motherfuckers.
Say you kind of shit on
Here you
them?
go. His mama was a whore. The mama was a whore thing is really
It's really a
they
thing.
don't get no. Your mama's a whore that's like top shelf like.
Your baby
shit.
mama.
I got niggas rap sheets.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's fucked up.
Battle rappers
I made sure I don't have no co-defendants.
Battle rap is some vicious motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about knowing some shit about a motherfucker.
This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.